Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today it's a match preview video of tomorrow's Tuesday night game. We're finally back under the lights. At Plough Lane is just incredible. We play Accrington Stanley at home. First thoughts, it will be a tough game, but today we're going to dive more into the match facts, what we think we're going to expect from the both sides. But before we get in this video, please remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're new and if you enjoy the content. But let's get into this video. So tomorrow night we host Accrington Stanley. It's 8th versus 7th in the league. We have a chance, I believe, to go into the automatics. If we can, maybe into third. It'll be good to I think both teams need to get another win under their belts. Us especially, the last couple of games haven't been the best in a way. We haven't scored in the last 3 matches. Our last goal was away to Harrogate Town in a 1-0 victory. More about the last couple of games for Wimbledon. The last game was a 0-0 draw away at Barrow. Yes, it's a very, very tough place to go and get any sort of points. I think at the end of the day, a draw was the fair result. But I think both teams could be thinking, how the hell have we not gone away with 3 points? I thought we easily could have won the game. I thought we easily could have lost the game. The first half was so dull. Absolutely nothing happened except from a Jake Reeves free kick. It was a decent free kick, just not right into the top corner. But second half was where the game really opened up. Dom Telford had an incredible chance for them. It was whipped in, a header just went past the post. But then we had a couple of chances. Sasu Hamady, Jake Reeves was literally one-on-one with the keeper in the last minute of the game. I'm not sure how he didn't put it away. But to be honest, we still do look good. Wimbledon, defensively, we are very solid. To be honest, Joe Lewis, Ryan Johnson are very solid too, pairing at the back. Curry, Ogundare are very solid as well. And we also have defenders coming back. Husbilla is back in the squad. Callum Bailly is back in the squad. So it's going to be... I think Ryan Johnson and Joe Lewis will stay as a pairing at centre-back, but we have got options off the bench if needed. If one of them gets suddenly injured, then we have got good players to replace them. But I think the thing that is mainly going wrong with Wimbledon at the moment, we just need to start finishing our chances, just being more clinical in the final third. I think in midfield and at the back, we are so sound and solid. They're all working as a team. I think up front, especially in the last 3 games that we haven't scored, Mansfield, we should have at least we should have won the game. I think we played really well, especially against a side which hasn't lost a game yet. James Tilley should have put the penalty away. He should have put a chance away that he had in the second half, putting it round the keeper, but their keeper made an incredible save to get back onto it. The Bradford game, I think we easily could have won. It was a mistake at the back, but to be honest, that maybe could have, if we had Ryan Johnson there, that probably wouldn't have happened. But then we had chances especially in that second half. Bugle had a couple chances, he hit the post. It just wasn't our day against Bradford. I think maybe a fair result would have been another draw, but easily we could have been walking away with 3 points in that game. And that's the same with Barrow. We should have been walking away with 3 points, I believe. I think a draw is a fair result, but we just need to start being clinical in the final third. I believe some players like Ali Al-Hamadi, James Tilley, they did look a little bit tired on Saturday. Ali, obviously, he has been out playing for Iraq in the last couple of games at international duty. So fair play to him, he's done well. And it's great to see that he's travelling up to Barrow straight away after flying a lot of hours coming back to the UK. So it's great to see. Hopefully the boys are more refreshed on Tuesday night, as it's a massive game. It's a chance to go into the playoffs and get a win against a team which is in and around us, and they probably will be in and around us at the end of the season. They will be up there at Accrington. They have got a decent side, maybe an underrated side in a way. I think they do look good. They currently sit 7th in the table, 1 point above us. They're on 23, we're on 22 points. They haven't got the best away form, with only 2 wins out of their 7 victories coming from away from home. So it's going to be interesting, but we haven't got the best home form. We've only won once in the league at home, to be honest. We should have won a lot of times more. I thought the Wrexham game, Bradford, maybe Stockport, we could have got some points away. So yeah, our away form's incredible. Home, not the best, so we really need to start picking up form. If we do want to finish in the top 7 playoffs automatics, our home form needs to be as good as the away form. We currently sit top of the away league table, but we need to pick up some home form, and Tuesday night is a great opportunity against a side which is in and around us, and as I said, they will be in and around us come the end of the season. But their top rated players, this is from FotMob by the way, great app, is Brad Hills. He is a centre back. He has kept a couple clean sheets, a youngster on loan, so he does look very decent. Seamus Connolly, a CDM, actually started on the bench last time in their 1-0 win over the franchise on Saturday. So I'm not sure if he was a little bit injured, maybe just being rested for tomorrow's game. So he might be starting. He seems like a decent player. He's got a couple goals and assists already. And Tommy Lee, a cam, he's got 3 goals and 2 assists already in the league. He seems like one of the playmaker. He scored 2 goals a couple games ago in one game. So that's obviously put his stats up a little bit more. But he seems like that playmaker. So maybe we need to try and stop him from just passing balls around, getting shots away. But I think our strong defence can easily do that. Their top goal scorer is Josh Andrews, 14 matches, 5 goals and 1 assist, which, to be honest, isn't a bad stat. That's pretty much a goal every 2 games. He's starting to pick up a little bit of form. The start of the season, he wasn't the best, but as I said, he's starting to pick up a little bit of form. So yeah, it will be a very tough game tomorrow. Accrington Stanley in their last game did line up as a 4-2-3-1. I feel like they do seem very defensively sound and going up front as well. They have got some very good players going up front and at the back. As I said, Brad Hills, a centre-back, a youngster, seems like he's doing very well. Seamus Connolly, the CDM, seems like just controlling the midfield, winning the aerial battles. That seems like what he is good at. Tommy Lee, we need to look out for him. He scored 3 goals, 2 assists in the last couple of games. Seems like one of their playmakers. But to be honest, I think it will be a very tight game tomorrow. Both teams look very good defensively, not conceding as many goals. And they do look decently going forward as well. I think Accrington's been one of those bogey teams against us since we beat them in the playoff semi-final in League 2 in our promotion season. So hopefully we can get 3 points here and hopefully they won't be our bogey team anymore. But what do I think will happen? I think it will be a tight game, as I said. I think we will get a win. I think our home form needs to improve if we want to be in the top 7, top 3 automatics, getting promotion in and around the playoffs. So I'm going to go with AFC Wimbledon 2, Accrington Stanley 1. I think it will be a tight game. We might even go 1-0 down, but I think we will get a second home league win of the season. We really need it. We need to really pick up our form away from home. But the team looks solid at the moment. I think the midfield is doing incredible. Jake Greaves and Armani Little, Ryan Johnson and Joe Lewis at the back. Ali is starting to pick up form as well. He's scoring goals for Iraq, so that is great to see. Omar Bugle is playing well. I would love to see James Tilley and Josh Newville maybe get a couple more goals and assists. Just contribute to the goals and the attacks. And I think Aaron Sassu maybe could start on Tuesday. I thought he created a lot more than Josh Newville did on the game at Barrow in the weekend. So maybe he could have his second start in the league this season. But I do believe we'll win. I think Ali Al-Hamadi will get to goal. And I'd love to see James Tilley score as well. Anyone to score. But I'd love to see a win under the lights at Plough Lane. But that is the end of the video of my match preview of the AFC Wimbledon versus Accrington Stanley game tomorrow night. There will be a matchday vlog which will be shortly out after the full-time whistle. But thank you for watching. Come on, you Dons.